to do over here, judges, is I'm going to mount and dismount and get that out of the way. So I'm going to show you again, I have confidence from her that she's not going to move. I'm going to leave her head straight. Again, something I would never do starting a Colt. Okay. Now I'm going to dismount. I'm going to dismount from the off side. Let her see me over here. Flex her. I'm going to mount her from the off side. Straighten her head out here. She's over here biting me right now. We have a special relationship. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move her feet forward a little bit. Come over here. See if we can't just ride a straight line. I'm going to ask her to stop with 2 reins. And see if I can't get a back up out of her. With the lightest pressure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 for good measure in case I can't count. Good girl. All right. All right, so I got her saddled, I've mounted, dismounted, flexed her, backed her, stopped her. Well, I got a trot for the stop. All right. So I got a bunch of rope laying out here. My saddle stuff moved, but not the rope that's laying in the pen. I don't want anything getting tangled up around my filly's feet. Okay? She's trotting. And I'm going to sit quietly, ask her to stop with my seat, and softly with my rein. Good girl. All right. Because I have a bad memory, I had to write everything down. All right. We are going to trot around the arena, or walk a little bit first. I'm going to walk at least half of the arena, and then trot. Keeping my hands as light as I can, guiding my horse. I feel confident on her right now. I've got a nice forward walk. Okay, when I get up here to these blue barrels, I'm going to ask her to trot. I'm going to squeeze, cluck. Good job. And my goal is to trot around this entire arena. At least 1 lap. Now that I've got her trotting, I'm going to ask for a canter. I'm going to sit back, smooch, trot to these barrels again. I'm going to sit back, smooch her up. I don't care what lead she takes. I just want to canter. And my goal is not to run to the mailbox, but to canter around the entire arena on whatever lead she wants. Good girl. All right. I'm going to downward transition to the trot with my seat. Good girl. And we're going to look at this chart. Nicely done. Good girl. Okay. Cool. Let's see how good we can be. Nicely done. Good girl. All right. We're going to do our barrel pattern. I'm going to look to my right. Tip are just guiding her nose. Tip to the left. I want to just guide my horse. Good girl. Keep going. You got this. And to my right again. Move your hip around. Nicely done. Keep trotting. Good girl. All right. I'm going to downward transition to the walk with my seat. If she doesn't listen to my seat, I'm going to use my hands a little bit. Light as I can be with her. She'll never be lighter than my first touch. Oop. Good job. Open the mailbox. Take the mail out. Real impressed with my horse. She's not worried about it. She's standing quietly. Is that it? Nicely done. Ask for a trot. I'm going to ask her to slow with my seat. Use my hands just as light as I can be. And we're going to see how we do on these poles. I'm looking directly ahead of me where I want to go. I'm riding to my eyes. Nicely done. Good job. Good girl. I'm going to come over here and pick up my lariat. Good job. My mare stands nice and quiet for me, lets me move all over her. Pick up. You notice I did the mailbox from the right, picked up my lariat from the left. I always make sure my horses are desensitized on all sides. Okay? We'll go over here. And we're going to rope the ground. Ask her to stop here. So she's coming better and better off my seat. All right, no laughing at my handling of a rope. So I understand the only thing the judges want to see, there I got myself in a bind, is will my horse stand quietly while I swing a rope over her head? Okay? I don't even have the reins in my hand. Okay? And I'm going to do something that looks like throwing the rope at the cow. There. Oh, no. She doesn't care about that a bit. All right, I'm going to go get the saddlebag.
That's under 10 minutes.
All righty. Walk over here, get the saddlebag. I'm going to guide her nose. I don't pull back. I want to guide her nose where I want her to go. What? So I made a little change of plan here. Let me ride up next to it.
Good girl.
So she's stopping off 2 reins very politely now. Better than I expected. I'm going to reach. I feel like she can even handle me extending my hand all the way out here. I'm going to rattle my bag a little bit, show it to her on the left side, bounce it around on the right side. I'm going to ask for forward. I got to ride with 2 hands though. I just want to guide my mare. I want her to willfully listen to where I'm going. I want her to go. Okay. Go over here. I guess if I was smart, I just put this right here. Forward. She has good backup when she wants to back up. Casually flip that over. Good job. All right. What do I have left? Don't tell me it's the dreaded bridge. Is that it? All right. I was hoping that I'd already done it, just forgot. So I've done my mount and my dismount already, and I'm just going to see what I can get on this bridge. All right, got 6 minutes for her to think this is a great idea, and maybe even her own idea.
That girl.
I'm gonna look, always look, turn my horse, ride to my eyes. Might have should have quit when I was in shape. Boy, that's a hard thing to learn when you're a horse trainer, to stop when it feels good. All right, little yellow jacket, be gone. I just want her to move back up there and take a look at it. If she doesn't go over it again, I'm fine with that. I want her to take a look at it. I don't want her to think that she can back away from something and it's okay. Girl. So I've got all my obstacles done? Yep. All right. And I've got a couple minutes. We're going to... Right? Let's go this way. And let's just do a little bit more loping. Switch her up. Good job. I think if you remember, we didn't have too much gas in the tank when we started. I'm going to ask her to turn in the canter. Break her down to a trot through my seat. Ask her to lope off. I don't care what lead she takes. What I'm working on right now is steering at the canter. I'm looking, riding my eyes. I want to turn to the right. I'm going to sit to the trot, ask her to go left again. Switch her up. Girl. I'm sure glad I did my groundwork.
She's saying I'm sure glad I did what?
She's glad she did her groundwork.